Real estate tip: don't treat real estate like a commodity. And what do I mean by that? If you're looking for, say, a dishwasher, and all you're doing is looking for the best price on a dishwasher, you'll probably get the best price on a dishwasher, but you probably won't get the best deal. Same thing with a house. And that's not advice to say that you need to spend a lot of money on a house, but what it does say is don't treat it like a commodity. Treat it like a transaction. And don't treat it as transactional. Treat it as an action between the buyer and the seller. When the seller gets to know the buyer the best that the seller can, and the buyer gets to know the seller the best that the buyer can, that's when the opportunity for creativity and for the best possible outcome for both parties can arise. Creative financing can come out of that. Creative pricing can come out of that. There's more than one way to write up a real estate contract, and the best way to write it up is not always click on an online button to buy a house. I know a lot of people like the convenience of that, and they like to commoditize housing, and that's fine if you're not investing in real estate. If you're just wanting to buy a house, click and buy. But if you're wanting to get the best deal as a real estate investor, or maybe a first-time home buyer, or maybe somebody that wants to do better than the market on their purchase or on their sell, there doesn't have to be a winner and a loser in a purchase. There can be a win-win situation where the seller gets more money, the buyer pays less, and everybody's happy. Sound impossible? I've done it hundreds of times. It just takes having an attitude and an agent or the know-how to get in and do a deal as opposed to doing a commoditized transaction. It's a great real estate tip. I don't know if you understand the depth of what I'm really talking about, but I made a fortune doing just that. Getting to know the seller, getting to know the buyer, and more than just surface deep. Stay strong, my friends.